A long time ago, in a small town surrounded by hills, there lived a young man named Daniel. Anyone who met Daniel thought he had a good life. He had a stable job, a cozy home, and good health. But inside, Daniel carried a burden that made every day feel heavy. You see, Daniel could never let go of his past. Years earlier, he had made mistakes. He had lost a great opportunity because of laziness. He had trusted the wrong people. He had spoken harshly to his father during an argument, and before they could fully reconcile, his father passed away. No matter how much time passed, Daniel replayed those memories in his mind. If only I had worked harder. If only I had chosen differently. If only I had said sorry sooner. Those words followed him everywhere. One day, while walking through the marketplace, Daniel heard that a wise old traveler had arrived in town. People said he gave unusual advice that changed lives. Curious, Daniel went to meet him. The traveler was sitting beneath a large oak tree. Daniel approached and said, "Sir, I cannot find peace. My past follows me everywhere. I regret so many things." The old traveler studied him for a moment and then smiled. "Come back tomorrow morning," he said. "Bring an empty suitcase." Daniel was confused but agreed. The next day he returned carrying an old suitcase. The traveler handed him a large stone. "Place this inside." Daniel obeyed. Then the traveler gave him another stone. "Write one regret on this stone." Daniel wrote, "Lost opportunity." Traveler gave him another. "Write another regret." Daniel wrote, "Wrong decisions." Soon there were many stones. "Harsh words to my father." Failed relationship. Wasted years. Missed chances. Suitcase became heavier and heavier. Finally, the traveler closed it and handed it back. "Now carry it with you everywhere for the next 3 days." Daniel frowned. "That's ridiculous. It's far too heavy." The traveler nodded. "Do it anyway." Reluctantly, Daniel agreed. The first day was difficult. He carried the suitcase to work. His arms ached. His shoulders hurt. People stared at him. The second day was even worse. Climbing stairs became exhausting. Simple tasks took longer. He grew frustrated. By the third day, Daniel was miserable. When he finally returned to the traveler, he dropped the suitcase onto the ground. "Had enough," he said. "This burden is making my life difficult." The old man looked at him kindly. "Exactly." Daniel blinked. "What do you mean?" The traveler pointed at the suitcase. "These stones represent your regrets." Daniel remained silent. "You carry them every day," the traveler continued. "Not in your hands, but in your mind. Every mistake, every failure, every painful memory, you keep picking them up and placing them back into your heart." Daniel stared at the suitcase. The traveler opened it. "Tell me, can carrying these stones change the past?" "No," Daniel admitted. "Can they bring back lost opportunities?" "No." "They erase mistakes?" "No." The old man smiled. "Then why keep carrying them?" Daniel had no answer. The traveler picked up one of the stones and placed it on the ground. "A wise person learns from the past." Then he placed another stone down. "But a foolish person lives in the past." Another stone. "Lesson is valuable." Another stone. "Burden is not." Slowly, stone after stone was removed from the suitcase. Soon it was empty. The traveler handed it back to Daniel. "Your past should be a teacher, not a prison." Those words struck Daniel deeply. For the first time in years, he understood. His mistakes had taught him important lessons. His failures had given him wisdom. His regrets had shown him what truly mattered. But carrying them every day had prevented him from enjoying the present and building a better future. From that day forward, Daniel made a decision. Whenever an old regret returned, he asked himself, "Have I learned the lesson?" If the answer was yes, he let it go. Little by little, the weight disappeared. He became more confident, more joyful, more grateful. Years later, people often wondered why Daniel seemed so peaceful. He would simply smile and say, "I stopped carrying stones that belonged behind me." And with that, he would continue walking forward. Because he finally understood that life is not lived in yesterday. Life is lived today. Moral of the story: never let your past steal your future. Learn from your mistakes, take the lesson, and leave the burden behind. The rearview mirror is small for a reason, and the windshield is large because where you're going matters far more than where you've been. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment below telling us, what is one thing from your past that you are ready to let go of today?